every Canadian election, I approach all the different political leaders and see if they will do an interview with me and a hip flip. Coming up, Jagmeet Singh. By the way, I also approached Annamie Paul, and she said she will do an interview with me. But I'm still waiting for an interview with Justin Trudeau and Erin O'Toole. I won't give up. I'll keep trying because that's what I do.
Nardwuar. 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 Nardwuar.
Who are you?
I am the man running for the Prime Minister of this country to make life better for people.
Jagmeet Singh, welcome to Neptune Records.
Thank you for welcoming me back here. This is amazing.
Outdoors at Neptune Records.
This is a new thing for me. I missed the records behind me, but I got to go pick up one afterwards.
And to welcome you to Neptune Records in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, I have a gift for you, and it's in that on the left.
Can I check it out?
That's for you. You can take that right out of the package. That is for you.
I'm so curious.
That is a gift for you right off
Thank
the bat.
you. That's
Jagmeet
so
Singh.
nice. Okay, what is it going to be? Oh, Rascals, the Northern Touch. This is hip-hop mastery. Shout outs to Canadian hip-hop legends.
Who you hang out with.
Yes, I totally have.
And
Yeah, that's so random. I have hung out with them. Yes, we have pictures together too.
And underneath we have...
Okay, next one. I actually have hung out with Cardinal Official, Chauclair, but I don't think I hung out with Checkmate or Thrust. Maestro, Rest West, Let Your Backbone Slide. If you haven't danced to this track, have you even lived? Have you?
And that's reissued by Flip and J Records from Vancouver. It's reissued on 45 and pressed at Clampdown Records in Burnaby.
Yes, that's my writing.
You're writing Burnaby.
That's so fitting.
So that's a gift for you, Jagmeet.
I don't know what to say. These are like really special. Like I don't know if people appreciate how. So this is celebrating Canadian manufacturing, and my writing,
And a Canadian label and Canadian hip hop.
Canadian hip hop, Canadian label. It's just too much. It's really sweet. Do I get to keep the psychedelic thing too?
Well, that's actually mine. But
Oh,
the records are yours.
I'm just being silly. I'm so honored. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
And Jagmeet Singh, did you always want to be a werewolf?
What? That's so random. I did as a kid. I've said that before, that I wanted to be a werewolf. Yep, that's true. It's a very true thing.
When was that? How old were you?
I must have been a kid. I probably saw like Teen Werewolf or something, and the werewolf had all these powers, and very random thing. But yes, I have said that before. It's so random.
South Cameron Park.
South Cameron Park.
Treehouse Park.
Treehouse Park.
Cabana Road.
Cabana Road.
Buttermere Library.
Buttermere Library. These are all my spots in Windsor. Yes. Yes.
I also have another gift for you. And it is in that box right there underneath the table. If you could reach down, Jagmeet Singh.
This is too much. I love gifts. This is very exciting. The gifts are amazing. I love gifts. I feel really special and honored. Thank you.
What do we have right there? This is for Jagmeet Singh.
I don't know what it is. I'm so curious. Canadian History Maker 65.
And if we turn the record over?
We turn it over. Canadian History Maker 65.
And who do we see on the bottom?
Prime Minister Lester B. Pearson, Honorable John Diefenbaker, and my legendary predecessor, the NDP leader, Tommy Douglas.
So that's a gift for you, some Canadian history, Jagmeet. And I was curious.
Are there speeches? Like speeches?
Well, I was curious. Tommy Douglas, it's Canadian Year in Review, 1965. But I was curious, Tommy Douglas, why is there no pharmacare in Canada? Why is there no pharmacare?
So Tommy believed when we fought for healthcare in the first place, it should also include medication coverage, pharmacare. And so I want to complete that legacy. I want to complete that package. No one should have to worry about the cost of medication. That was Tommy's dream. That's what Canadians want. And I want to make it happen.
And you were Jagmeet?
Jagmeet Singh.
Jagmeet, I have another gift for you, and it's on that table in that red folder.
These are too many gifts. I don't know if I can accept all this generosity.
Canadian history. Very important Canadian history.
Okay. It's in this book?
It's in this book.
Okay, I'm going to open it up.
It's the Native North American box set. It's a 3 LP set, as you can see, with a 60-page book, and it's the history of Indigenous music in Canada between 1966 and 1985.
This is wild. This is so cool.
It has amazing artists like Willie Dunn, Willie Thrasher, who's a residential school survivor, and Gordon Dick as well.
This is incredible. This is beautiful. Let me show you more of the beautiful stuff here. Oh my goodness. LP number 1 here. Native North American, Aboriginal folk, rock and country, record 2. Record 3. Oh my goodness. Record 1, it's a full set.
It's a full set. And also the booklet. Look at the booklet. It's like filled with gigantic information on Indigenous music between
I was looking through
66
it.
and
It's wild.
85.
It's got pictures of people, their stories. This is wild.
Actually, if you open right to the front there, you can see Willie Dunn and Willie Thrasher. I've got it marked for you.
Willie Thrasher right there.
Wolves don't live by
Is it written here somewhere?
the rules. That's
the rules.
a song.
The rules, obviously. They don't live by the rules. Wow. And then we got Goose Wings, the music of James Bay over in Ontario. Holy moly, this is too amazing.
So that's a book for you to indulge in.
I would totally.
Some
I would
Canadian
totally.
history.
I love it. That's so cool.
And you play guitar, don't you? Stacey Aceto taught you some tasty
She
licks.
totally did. She actually plays, and I was just kind of like messing around, but she legit can play. And then she was giving me, being like a really cool hype person and hyping me up, even though I cannot actually play, but I can kind of like strum it and make it sound like it sounds all right.
Guru Look Shmi.
Guru Lakshmi, that's my favorite dosa spot. How do you know these random things?
Well, you are Jagmeet Singh. We have to know.
Thank you.
What can you say about it?
Delicious dosas. I go there regularly. Very fine people that run the establishment. It's a great place.
Now, speaking of food, you were afraid to order pizza?
Oh boy, when I was a kid, I went through this really shy phase, and what I did is I would make my little brother, who's 5 years younger than me, order the pizza when my parents would say, okay, we'll do a pizza night tonight. Jagmeet, as the eldest, order the pizza. I would be too nervous to pick up the phone and dial it. My little kid brother was fearless and like, yeah, I'll do it. And the kid, he had a kid voice, so they wouldn't believe him, and the pizza wouldn't show up because they think it sounded like a prank. And my parents would say, well, where's the pizza? And I'd have to be really embarrassed that I was too shy to order it.
What pizza were you ordering?
Windsor Pizza, so lots of good spots. Pizza Riviera.
What particular style?
What's that? Windsor style pizza.
Jagmeet, 4940 Kingsway.
My office.
Your office?
My office in Burnaby.
What can you say about
Good thing I got that
Kingsway?
one right.
What can you say about Kingsway?
Kingsway is like one of the hearts of the riding. Lots of amazing shops, lots of local businesses. The gym I work out in, it's close to Bonser Recreation Center. Metrotown is there.
Metrotown, and there's an Uncle Tetsu in Metrotown.
Yes, there is.
Who you met?
I met the actual Uncle Tetsu at the cheesecake spot. So if you've ever been to Tetsu's, there's this really iconic character, and I saw a fellow that looked like the character that was on the box, and it turned out it was actually Uncle Tetsu himself. So that was pretty wild.
Where do you eat on Kingsway? Do you ever eat at Crystal Mall, Okie Pokey?
Yeah, totally. I've ate at Okie Pokey. I've ate at lots of spots. Crystal Mall has got an incredible blend of really cool restaurants. So big shout outs to all the amazing local restaurants and shops and little food hall areas there.
Now, I want to ask you about a record, and it's in that 45 box that's on that table. If you could reach over. Oh, no, that box there. And this record right here is presented by Trans-Canada Pipeline from 1980.
Oh, okay, I see it there. Trans-Canada Pipeline's Salute to Alberta's 75th anniversary.
An Anthem for Canada by Haygood Hardy.
Wow.
So Trans-Canada Pipelines in 1980 had a record label.
Wow, that's hilarious.
And it made me think Trans Mountain ends in Burnaby.
It does. It does. It's a pipeline I've been fighting to not let expand, but that is wild. Look at that. Some history.
A pipeline putting out a record.
Who would have thought?
Why is Canada, Jagmeet, not a global leader in renewable energy?
I think for a long time, people haven't made this a priority. And we need to be a renewable leader because that's where the world is headed. It's going to help us fight the climate crisis. We don't have to pick and choose between the environment and the economy. We can do both. We can invest in clean energy and create good jobs.
Protector of mankind.
Oh, protector of mankind. That's my dad's Jug Thoden. His name is Jug means world and people, and Thoden means lifter, uplifter. So maybe
Also AOC.
Wow, yes, AOC.
That's her name. And why was the hashtag Jagmute trending when you were playing Among Us?
So the hashtag was because I was not muting myself at the appropriate time in this very popular game. Everyone knew the rules, and so everyone's saying, Jagmeet, you got to mute yourself. And I totally didn't, and it was very embarrassing. And so for all the times people were on Zoom calls, leave themselves on mute, I did the opposite thing and was not on mute. So there you go.
You were described as wholesome and tricky playing that game.
It was a very odd mix because I was really, I guess, just trying to figure out the game, so people thought it was cute. But then I was also a little tricky, trying to be figuring out how to win the game. So I was trying to learn the game at the same time as be good at it, and so that's what folks have said, which is pretty cute, I guess.
Now, Protector of Mankind,
Yes.
AOC, Avi Lewis did a movie with...
They did with AOC, and they did a Green New Deal together. Yes, they did.
Avi Lewis, running in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
He is one of
Sunshine
our-
Coast, West Vancouver, Sea to Sky country.
He's one of our candidates. That's right.
A lot of history in Avi Lewis. David Lewis, Stephen Lewis.
That's right. I actually spoke to his dad right before the announcement, and his dad was really excited. And yeah, it's been awesome.
Jagmeet, winding up here, you have very good posture. You have very good posture. What can you say about having good posture?
I think it's really important. It's I think I did it as a thing as a kid. I was sometimes shy and nervous, and I feel like when you stand tall, it kind of just makes you want to be more confident. And yeah, so I've always had really good posture. I really believe in it. Plus, I always feel like I should have been taller maybe, so I stand really straight because I don't want to lose any of that height.
What do you think about tracksuits, Jagmeet? You weren't a fan growing up, were you?
Well, my mom would kind of dress us in tracksuits a lot, and so I'd have to, we'd wear tracksuits all the time. But then I actually ended up liking them, so I kind of enjoy being in a tracksuit. I'm actually wearing a windbreaker right now, so yeah, I enjoy a matching top and bottom.
Could you open that box that's under the table there? That's
Yes,
under the
yes,
table.
yes.
What do you see?
I'm nervous. These are just too many amazing items. Okay, I see a game, I think, of some sort.
Does this bring back any memories to you?
Oh, the hip flip. I was debating whether the hip flip would happen again. So, yes, this is pretty awesome.
Paul Martin did the hip flip game.
He did? Oh, yeah, lots of prime ministers have done them.
Jack Layton did the hip flip game.
Yes, he has.
Whoa! Oh my God! John Chrétien did the hip flip game.
Yes, he did.
Justin Trudeau did the hip flip game in 2015. However, he never responded to me in 2019.
Interesting.
And in 2021, I'm still waiting for him.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm here. I'm always down to the hip flip with you, Nardwuar, anytime.
Stephen Harper did not do the hip flip.
Doesn't seem like he'd be the type of person that would do it. Doesn't have that vibe.
His security team carried me away.
No way. Yeah, that's right. I saw that video.
This is kind of fun. This is, whoa! Stephen Harper, please, will you do the hip flip? You guys don't have to carry me. So I was wondering, Jagmeet Singh, would you do the hip flip with me in 2021?
Let me think about that for a second. Yes, of course I would. Let's do it.
Jagmeet, welcome to the Hip Flip Club 2021.
I'm proud to be a member. It was a lot of fun.
Anything else to add to the people out there at all, Jagmeet Singh?
Number one thing, please get out and vote. We can get the things that we want, but we've got to vote for them. New Democrats will deliver. Please vote.
Jagmeet, why should people care about Jagmeet Singh? Why should people care?
I just care about people, and I want to fight to make sure things are better. I want to fight to make sure life is better for people. And I've seen a little bit of the struggles that people go through. I've been through them myself, and I want to make things better for people.
Well, thanks so much, Jagmeet. Keep on washing your hands in the free world, and doot, doot, loot, doo.
Doot, doot. Oh, that's so funny. I broke pose so many times.